Good afternoon, folks, for anybody that might actually see this test transmission. The reason why I'm transmitting today was on Monday, during the Two Davies show, we didn't seem to be able to broadcast to Facebook. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to see if I've managed to resolve the problem. So anybody seeing this transmission, that's what it's for. It's to see if the issue with Facebook has been resolved. And it would appear that the issue with Facebook has been resolved, except for I still have to change the privacy settings on Facebook. So as I say, the whole point, if you see the wee subtext that goes with this, where it says Indie Truck Davy and then underneath it, this is just a test to ensure that Facebook's coming through again. I can see the comments with Facebook coming through again. I can see comments with YouTube coming through again. So it would appear the error that we had on Monday has been corrected, which is a good thing. Although 95% of the viewers are now on YouTube, I still don't want to lose the viewers that are on Facebook. So here we go: Jim, Thomas, Wolfpet, City Flyer, James Gibson, Tina Chalmers, Nancy. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Harry. Happy birthday, mate. A very happy birthday, Harry. Helen, Mark, Carol, Ian, Liz, Ali Watson. Now, while we're here, we may as well talk about the Glen Rosa being launched. And I noticed in the coverage of Glen Rosa being launched with Ferguson shipyard, of course the ship's not ready, it was just being floated. What was interesting was that as every single one, Scottish government's years late, over budget, ferry launch. Hi, Hugh. Let's see if we can sort that thing out with a spanner, Hugh. I'll put YouTube up in a minute. I'll get YouTube comments up, Hugh. I might be able to sort the spanner thing out. I don't want to switch accounts. I want to go to my channel. And I want to play the live. And I want to mute. And then I'll wait for the comments coming up. Right, so the Glen Sannock, it's been rolled out. It's been floated, but of course, with all the reporting, it was floated with, over date, late and over budget. Wow, they couldn't have spanked that enough, eh? I was wishing there was a phone in about it this morning. Although I don't get onto the BBC, they don't like me, but if I could have gone to the phone in this morning, I'd been asked about the Queen Elizabeth aircraft carrier, the Prince of Wales aircraft carrier. I'd been asking about HMS Argyll being decommissioned because the idiots at the Admiralty can't staff the bloody ship. I think HMS Campbelltown's been decommissioned as well. I think that was the other one. Might be wrong. But anyway, two ships are being decommissioned because they can't staff them. It looks like the HMS Queen Elizabeth's going up for sale because they can't staff it and it's nae good. And HMS Prince of Wales is on its way back for another refit because it can't run in warm water and it keeps breaking down. If they want to talk about 250 million on a ferry, let's talk about 5.6 billion in two fucking aircraft carriers and the incompetence of not being able to staff your navy. But of course, if you froze the military's pay for umpteen million years, and then of course, each of these conflicts you get involved in, you're on the wrong side of history because they're illegal, then there's no point in calling the kids woke, General Sanders, because they don't want to join your military. Who the hell wants to fight in illegal wars? Who wants to be remembered on the wrong side of history? And who wants to go on boats that don't bloody work? Where you end up in the middle of the sea waiting to be rescued in a big tin tub, which is a sitting target. Well, the future of maritime warfare is drones. The future of aviation warfare is drones. No point in building big ships unless they're ferries. And looking at the overspend on HMS Prince of Wales and HMS Queen Elizabeth, the aircraft carriers, 250 million quid. That's what Davy spends doing the pub compared to what they wasted on the aircraft carrier and what they wasted on having to decommission two perfectly good ships which will not be replaced until 2036. And even then, they probably would never be replaced because the kids don't want to join the military, whether it be the Navy, the Army, or the Air Force, to fight in fucking illegal wars. Simple as that. Right, anyway, I'm glad to see that we've resolved the issue with Facebook. I've had a wee rant about the media coverage of the launch of the Glen Rosa ferry. We say it's still a long way out. And then, of course, we get them screaming, waste of public money, was it a waste of public money to keep shipbuilding on the Clyde alive? Shipbuilding has been a Scottish tradition forever. Ferguson's is all that's left here. And then, of course, there's the fact that it's keeping employment in Inverclyde. As far as I'm concerned, it wasn't a waste of public money. And most of that 250 million quid went in updating that yard. Didn't they go on the ferries? It went updating that yard, building the yard up to what it could be to get a capacity to make ferries and boats of that size in the future. So all this crap about a waste of public money. Now I'll tell you what a waste of public money was. 1.4 billion to scrap HS2 was a waste of fucking public money. That was a waste of public money. 5.6 billion in two aircraft carriers that don't fucking work. That was a waste of money. Having to scrap two perfectly serviceable ships because you can't staff them in the Royal Navy. It's a waste of fucking perfectly good money. So, the money that's been spent in Ferguson's, that 250 million didn't all go on building two tubs. Most of it went on refitting the shipyard so that they could build tubs going into the future. As I say, but I'm glad to see that we now have a Facebook back among us. I'm very pleased for that. David and I will be back tomorrow afternoon at 4 o'clock. David's still working on getting the super chats back up, and at this point in time he's doing our US tax return, which apparently is a pain in the arse, even though we're tax exempt. Aye, Anthony, 50 billion in fucking fake PPE and 76 million a day to store it to the fucking burn it. Absolute classic stuff. That's 38 billion on track and fail. 38 billion straight into Dido Hardy's pocket. And then straight out to the Tory party members. And today, I heard the head of the student union talking about the Scottish Government no funding universities well enough for the free tuition. And it would appear the BBC and the idiot who's the head of the Students' Union for Scottish universities hadn't quite worked out the link between cuts to the Scottish budget for Westminster and cuts in the institutions in Scotland's budgets. They're fucking linked. You wouldn't think so listening to the BBC or the idiot for the Students' Union, though. Right, that's that. I didn't mean to do a programme. I just wanted to do a test broadcast, folks. Thanks very much for tuning in and your numbers. Welcome back, Facebook. Hopefully when we go live tomorrow at 4 o'clock, we'll have both Facebook and YouTube on. To be fair, we didn't lose that many viewers, 26 or so, because most of you moved across to YouTube when you realised you couldn't get us on Facebook. But at least it's there again. You guys have a nice day. Hope you enjoyed me belly rumbling again about Glen Sannock and about university funding being cut. You were warned about this in 2014. You were warned the NHS would be up for privatisation. You were warned Boris Johnson would become Prime Minister. You were warned that our public services would be cut to fucking shreds if we stayed in this fucking union. You were wrong. Eyes on the prize. Election year. Vote SNP. Bye for now. Oh, hold on. I need to stay on for another wee minute. I'm trying to sort this spanner thing out. Right, Shuggy, where is it? Daz monitor. The channel now has its first official monitor. And that would be Mad Monk 33. Others will be added. So anybody that wants to be a monitor on the YouTube channel, leave it in the comments after the broadcast ends, and we'll sort it out then. Okay. Right, that's it this time. Eyes on the prize. Vote SNP. Bye for now.